Trabuco Hills tries to make it 10 in a row against Huntington Beach in high school football. We got those highlights and more coming up next on South County SportsZone. Hello everyone and welcome to South County SportsZone. It's your home for high school highlights throughout South Orange County. We hope everyone had a fun and festive Labor Day weekend to wrap up the summer officially. It's on to the high school highlights. Coming up in the second half of the show, we have girls volleyball and boys water polo highlights to share with you. Well, we kick it off with some high school football and a good one between Huntington Beach and Trabuco Hills. Seems like every time these guys play each other, it's always a very entertaining game. And this one's no different as the Mustangs try to rally for a comeback over the Oilers. Let's take a look. Captains at midfield, Oilers in the white, Mustangs in the navy blue. Gotta love the high school team spirit. HB takes the field. Trabuco Hills burst through the banner. Here we go. Oilers strike first. Edmonds to Dylan Bruce. 5-yard touchdown, extra point was good, 7-0 HB. Ensuing Mustangs possession. Zale rolls left, pressure, scrambles, throws, interception. Bruce makes the pick for the Oilers, takes it all the way back, but a penalty after the interception negates the touchdown for the Oilers. Defense holds, and that would lead to a Huntington Beach field goal attempt, but it's blocked. Micah Bowen gets the block for Trabuco, and it's still 7-0. Oilers driving just before halftime. Edmonds throws for the go route, but it's picked off. Brody Lancaster, nice snag, nice stop by the Trabuco defense. Mustangs go to halftime trailing 7-0, and the Trabuco cheer squad, one of the best in the county. Third quarter, Edmonds play action. He throws underneath. Troy Foster falls into the end zone. HB would miss the extra point. That's huge. It makes it 13-0. Mustangs on the move. Zale buys some time. Throws deep down the field. Caught by Lancaster. Number 2 is down at the 2. 48-yard gain, first and goal, Trabuco. And the Mustangs cap it off. Landon Pompey scores on the halfback toss. Touchdown. PAT was good. 13-7. Later in the third, Trabuco driving again. Zale, he throws deep again, but this time it's picked off. Steele Kurtz makes the pick for the Oilers. Nice catch there by Steele. So we go to the fourth, and HB gives it to Nathan Villanueva. And the speedy sophomore, he gets to the edge and more. Picks up 26 yards and a first down. Then from his own 46, Edmonds pump fakes, throws, fires, Foster holds it in, and then he runs it in for the score. He goes down, grabs his leg, hopefully just a cramp. So it's 19-7 Oilers. HB goes for 2. Edmonds keeps it. How about the effort by senior linebacker Andrew Battagliola? Trips up Edmonds, and it's still 19-7. Oilers lead by 12. Ensuing kickoff. Luke Hoffman back to return for Trabuco. And Hoffman, he finds a seam. He sprints for daylight, and he's taken down across midfield. Here comes the Stangs. Later in the drive, Zale, he finds Hoffman, and he dives over the pylon. Touchdown Trabuco, and it's confirmed. 19-14, and the lead is 5. HB goes for it on 4th and 4 to seal it. Edmonds evades 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 players. Finally taken down short of the first. It's a turnover on downs. So the Mustangs in biz. Zale to Micah Bowen. Deep downfield, 45-yard gain, down to the 14-yard line. Then on 4th and 1 from the 5, Zale, he'll keep it. He stopped short of the end zone, but he gets the first down. So that set things up for Hoffman. He'll take it in from 2 yards out, and Trabuco takes the lead 20-19 late in the game. So just one more shot for HB. Edmonds It's a Hail Mary into the end zone, and it's batted away by Lancaster to secure the comeback win for Trabuco Hills. Mustangs make it 10 in a row against the Oilers.
Our week one, a little bit out of sorts. We got some things figured out and certainly played better in the second half. The resilience, the grit by our players to kind of overcome themselves, overcome some in-game mistakes, make some adjustments, make plays. Tremendously proud of our players for being able to overcome themselves.
Final score in a thriller. Trabuco Hills 20, Huntington Beach 19. Tristan Zale, good stat line, 18 of 31 for 190 yards passing. Head over to Saddleback Community College, home field for the Campo Valley Cougars. New field under construction. Cougars hosting Campo Verde Coyotes out of Arizona. Cougars wearing the black in this one. First quarter, first turnover of the game. Jack Schwinn makes the pick for Campo. And the Cougars are in good field position. Offense will take over. Second down from the Coyotes 33. Spencer takes a shot up top. Brody Saavedra hauls it in. Touchdown Campo Valley, and it's 7-0. Second quarter. Spencer looks right, goes over the middle to Hooper on the post route. Good execution. PAT failed. 13-0 Cougars. Coyotes would answer. Lubno rolls right. He finds Wyatt Roush, and Roush spins, and he's tackled down inside the 5-yard line, threatening to score. And from there, Roush, he would keep it the tush-push. Touchdown, Campo Verde. Extra point no good. It's 13-6. Just before the half, Coyotes would make a 28-yard field goal. That makes the score 13-9. Campo Valley leads by 4 at the break. Coach Sean Curtis rallies the Cougars at halftime. We go to the third, and the Campo defense gets another turnover. Colin Hooper snags it away for the interception. Cougars in great field position once again. Offense sets up, and Campo would capitalize. A few plays later, Spencer on the sprint out. He hits Saavedra, and he scores. Touchdown, Campo Valley. They lead it 20-9. But back come the Coyotes. Jonah Lubno, he fools everyone on the fake handoff. He is off and running. The Wild E Coyote, 75 yards for the touchdown. And it's a 4-point game, 20-16. We go to the fourth. Lubno trying to bring the Coyotes back, but this one's picked off. Jolan Gonzalez, he gets the pick six for Campo. And that would be the final score to seal it. Cougars, they get the win at Saddleback College. So the Cougars, they check the box in the win column. Final score, Campo Valley 26, Campo Verde 16. First half of the show is in the books, but stick around, stay with us. Girls volleyball, boys water polo highlights coming up next when South County SportsZone continues right after this.
The greatest thrills and excitement are awaiting you right in your own backyard. The CIF Southern Section and your SoCal Ford dealers encourage you to go to a game at your local high school. Unbelievable action is right in your community. You'll be amazed at what you've been missing. Supporting your local school has never been more fun. Go to a game this week.
And welcome back to South County SportsZone. I tell you we'd be right back. Thanks for sticking around. We have girls volleyball highlights coming up, but first, we hit the pool. Hey, who said the preseason games don't matter? Don't tell that to Aliso Niguel and Portola. Take a look at this game. Warm-ups at Portola Aquatics facility. Aliso coach John Puffer, Wolverines wearing the white caps, Bulldogs in the purple and black caps. Aliso, they get off to a fast start in the first. Hutchinson to Lynch to Tyler Bird, and the Wolverines would take an early 2-0 lead. Later in the first, Gabal gets a shot on goal. It looks good, but it's denied. No goal. Good save there by Justin Toko. Then later in the first, Portola would tie it up. Good passing around the perimeter in August Tonkovic. He makes it 2-2 at the end of the first. Pick it up in the second. Aliso trailing by 1. Hutchinson to Bird. Top shelf he goes. We're all tied up at 3 apiece. Bulldogs answer right back. Tonkovic behind the back. Nice shot. Portola leads it 4-3. Later in the second, whistle, live ball, but we got a steal. Matt Lynch on the breakaway for Aliso. He shoots, he scores, and Aliso leads it 5-4 at this point. And then just before the half, Casanum to Burnett. That shot is blocked by Cooper Kennedy. Denies the Bulldogs. Aliso heads to halftime up by 1, 5-4. Coach Avery and the Bulldogs talking at the break. We're in the third. Back come the Dogs. Pham to Tonkovic. He sets, delivers and strikes, ties it up at 5 apiece. Lynch on the other end for Aliso. Floater! How about that one from the outside? Nice touch from long range. Wolverines lead at 6-5. Aliso would extend the lead by 2. It's Japov fires it in, and it's 7-5. Wolverines. So we're going to the fourth. Long pass to LeBlanc, and then Tonkovic gets the goal. Portola trails by 1. It's 8-7. Aliso would respond. Hutchinson to Amaya, over to Lynch, and Lynch finds an opening. Wolverines lead at 9-7. They're up by 2 again. But the Bulldogs would come back and tie it up again. Vinton Burnett beats the defense. That ties the match 9-9. And then it's Aliso on the counter. Amaya to Lynch. He scores from the outside again, and the Wolverines lead it once again. It's 10-9. They're up by 1. 35 seconds left. Burnett with an amazing effort. He scores, and he ties it up 10-10 at the end of regulation. We're going to overtime. Coach Puffer rallies up Aliso. OT. Wolverines, they get the steal, the first big break. Amaya on the breakaway. Tries to set up a shot. It's knocked away. Japov. He scoops, shoots, and scores. And it's 11-10. Aliso Niguel has the advantage. Fired up in the final seconds, ticket away for Portola. Shot on goal, bounces, but it's saved. Game over. Wolverines get the win over the Bulldogs in overtime.
Defensively, I thought we were much better today. Second half especially, we got kind of an understanding of what they were doing offensively, and it made the adjustments to that. And then also offensively, kind of taking advantage of our 1-2 side was a big factor in that game.
I thought it was good. We competed hard. We wore them down towards the end, and we came out with a W, so it was nice.
Great water polo match right there. Final score, Aliso Niguel 11, Portola 10. Matt Lynch led the way with 6 goals. Head over to Mission Viejo High School. Girls volleyball, Northwood Timberwolves taking on the Mission Viejo Diablos, wearing the solid black in this one. First set action, Northwood outside to Liz Jung. She gets the point, and the Timberwolves lead it 3-2 in the early going. Mission receiving later in the first, and Maksud with a nice touch shot right there for the Diablos. Northwood leads 14-6. Got a block at the net for Mission. Second opportunity for Northwood, and denied again. Haley Davis with the stuff for the Diablos. It's 18-10 Northwood. Set point for the Timberwolves. Dig save, and they would bump it over to Mission. And an unforced error by the Diablos to end set 1. T-Wolves win it 25-15. They go up 1-0 in the match. Set 2. Ball over to Mission. And they set up Keely Jurek on the outside. Her kill shot doesn't come back. Diablos lead it 7-2. They're up by 5. Mission would extend their lead. Haley Davis right down the Main Street middle. Diablos lead it by 8. It's 19-11. But Northwood they would rally back. They go outside. They set up Gwyneth Guevara, cross-court winner. T-Wolves within 3. It's 21-18. Later in the second, Mission receives, and all they can do is bump this one over, but it sails out of bounds. Northwood ties it up, 24 all, 24-24. Got to win by 2. So set point for Mission. Maksoud bangs it over. They go outside to Jung, and she misses wide left. Diablos win the second set, 26-24. They tie up the match, 1-1. They're huddled up, and we're heading to the third. And Guevara gets the service ace for the T-Wolves. They lead it 11-4 at that point. Diablos serve. Maksoud with a one-timer putback. Mission trails by 5. It's 12-7. Then later in the third, ball over to Northwood, and Guevara, she goes with a deep ball. That one lands good inside the baseline, 19-7 Timberwolves. So then it's set point for Northwood. Mission receives, and they just can't get it back over. Timberwolves win set 3, 25-9. They take a 2-1 lead in the match. We head to the fourth. Northwood sets up. Guevara on the outside. Kill shot scores. Makes it 9-4 T-Wolves at that point. Ball over to Mission. And Maksoud pounds it. That one falls in. It would make it 11-7 in favor of Northwood. Then set match point for the Timberwolves. They go outside to Liz Jung for the winner, and Northwood wins the fourth set, 25-16. Lady T-Wolves get the victory on the road. They win this match in fourth. Final score, Northwood 3, Mission Viejo 1. Well, another episode in the books. Hard to believe. 2 weeks are already done, but don't worry. We'll be back next week with more high school highlights right here on South County Sports Zone.